10 habits you should quit today. A habit is something that we do so often that it becomes automatic. We don't have to think about it or make a decision about whether or not to do it. It just happens. In the case of a bad habit, this means we're doing something that harms our mental and physical health, but we keep doing it anyway. A good habit is the opposite. Something that helps us achieve our goals and feel better about ourselves. If you want to quit bad habits and live a happier life, you need to understand what makes up a habit and how they work. 1. Judging random people. The first habit to quit is judging random people. We are so quick to judge someone else that we don't know anything about. When we first meet them, we automatically assume they are a certain type of person because of the way they look or what they are wearing, but deep down inside we know nothing about them. It's important to remember that everyone has their own story, and there is always two sides to every story. Just because someone doesn't dress like you, it doesn't mean they don't have a good heart and want the best for themselves just like you do. 2. Not giving yourself credit. The second habit that we should quit is not giving ourselves credit for the things we have done. It is easy to fall into a pattern of thinking that we are more capable than we actually are and then patting ourselves on the back for it. This leads us to believe that everything will always be so easy, which can lead to disappointment when our work does not go as planned or when someone surpasses us in a way that we did not think was possible. 3. Nail biting. Nail biting is a very common habit among children, but it can also be an adult habit. The nail biter may not realize that the nails are becoming more and more damaged and brittle with each bite. The most important thing to do when trying to quit this habit is to identify what triggers the urge to bite. If you can figure out what causes your nails to become chewed, you will have a better chance of quitting for good. 4. Smoking. The habit to quit smoking is a difficult one. It takes a lot of willpower and determination, but it's not impossible. If you want to quit smoking, there are many ways you can do it. It is important to know that the earlier you start trying to quit, the easier it will be for you. It is also better if you have some support from your friends and family on your side. So don't hesitate, just go ahead and try. 5. Excessive drinking. The habit to quit excessive drinking can be a difficult one for some people. It is important to understand the causes of this habit and how to deal with it. If you or someone you know is struggling with an alcohol addiction, it is important that they get professional help. There are many treatment options available, including inpatient, outpatient, and sober living facilities. 6. Eating junk food. We all know that junk food is not the best for our health, but for some, it can be a difficult habit to quit. Here are some tips on how to quit eating junk food. Plan ahead and pack your own lunch and snacks so you don't have to rely on unhealthy options. Get rid of all unhealthy foods from your house so there's no temptation. Learn about healthy alternatives to the foods you crave so you can make better choices when you do go out or buy something. 7. Watching too much TV. Watching too much TV is one of the most common habits people want to quit. It's been found that watching TV can lead to a lot of health problems, including obesity, diabetes, and depression. Some people might not be able to quit this habit due to their lifestyle and work schedule. But there are some ways that may help you cut down on your TV time. For example, you could use a DVR or use streaming services like Netflix or Hulu instead of live TV. You could also try watching less intense shows by using the parental control settings on your cable box and watching at a later time when children are asleep. 8. Being in bad relationships. Bad relationships are not just a bad habit, but also a state of mind. The reason for being in bad relationships is that you have the habit of quitting too easily. This can be changed by changing your mindset and not giving up so easily. People who are in bad relationships often have this habit of quitting too easily. The reason for this is that they have a negative mindset and they give up on things too quickly, which leads to them being in these bad relationships. 9. Nose picking. Nose picking is a habit that many people have. It is not something to be ashamed of, but it can be a bad habit that needs to be stopped. Some people pick their nose because they are bored or they do not know what else to do with their hands. Some people pick their nose because they are trying to get rid of an itch inside their nose or they feel like there is something in there. However, no matter the reason, it is important that you quit this bad habit before it becomes too difficult to stop. 10. Getting angry for nothing. It's a bad habit to get angry for nothing. It's one of those habits that are hard to break, and it can be really frustrating. But you should know that there are ways to deal with this habit and live a happier life. There is a way to deal with this habit, but it requires patience and self-control. You need to realize that things don't always go your way, but there is always a lesson in every situation you face in life. If you like the video, then don't forget to like, and also share this video with your friends, and subscribe our channel for more such helpful and informative videos.